True Tainted Fiction.
The transmission of Jesse James.
From rebel outlaw to an iconic hero of the Wild West.
Will my actions determine my legacy? Or will the actions of others shape how I'll be remembered? To Dixie.
Rebel raiders strike Clay County Bank. This will be one instance where the bold actions of one man will be poetically embellished to serve a greater purpose, the dignity of Dixie.
The legacy of Jesse James is truth-tainted fiction. His notorious actions have been shamefully misinterpreted by storytellers, elevating him to an iconic figure of the Wild West. Besides him himself, the ringleader is none other than that editor of the Kansas City Times, John Newman Edwards.
Dedicated to the legacy of the rebel cause, and honored to have been the confidant of Jesse James. Shakespeare, the great bard, penned, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. But when it comes to Jesse James, it depends on who is telling his story. They called him outlaw, and he is, but fate made him so. Jesse James is in essence a hero and
Patron of the Confederacy. That's an abomination. Jesse James will forever be known as a gunslinging outlaw who committed the most heinous atrocities known to mankind. Indeed, he may have been poisoned by war, but he will carry to his grave the punishment for committing unconscionable actions. As a Pinkerton agent, it is my responsibility to enforce justice by capturing the infamous Jesse James.
When the war came, he was only turning 13. The border was all aflame with steel, fire, and slaughter. He flung himself into a band of guerrilla fighters, which had a black flag as a banner and devils for riders. I like that.
Dead or alive, where's the justice? I did what I did, but it was a war of borders. Mine was Missouri against Kansas, Jim Lane and Jettison against Quantrill and his raiders. We had a score to settle with the northern aggressors, and I was thankful to Bloody Bill for taking me under his wing and allowing me to ride with him. We rode us in trial like locusts, just like a biblical plague, watching as we kill and scalp any fool who thinks they can go against us. It was a border bloodbath. Ah! Screaming pierced my ears, but I didn't think twice about the inhumanity of my actions. Anybody who thinks they can challenge Black Flag would have their brains blown out. Those slave-loving jayhawkers underestimate the power of us bushwhackers and will the Confederate cause. Yeah, this war may be over, but it never will be for me. Lincoln granted a pardon for regular soldiers, but not for us guerrilla fighters. Unlike others, I will not take an oath of loyalty to a land controlled by Yankee devils.
Shortly after the Union claimed victory, 1865, Coverback migrates to the South, taking advantage of cheap land and securing political offices. Jesse James, with a white flag in his pocket. No, with a white flag extending forward, attempted to surrender, but was fired upon. It was in this moment when Jesse James realized that he could never escape, never make an honest living, and that being an outlaw was the way he could survive. No, knew how to survive, yes.
Citizens of Clay County, I am Detective William Pinkerton, on the trail of Jesse James. I hope you understand that these are lawless times. The Reconstruction in the South has caused an utter chaos which is threatening progress. Those guerrilla fighters, before and during the war, are the dregs of society. Their actions were never justified regardless of their cause. This country can only prosper by eliminating the threat of fear set up by these petty thieves and their reckless slaughter of innocent lives. As Americans in this great country, we must resist the temptation of protecting such individuals. Pinkerton, at your service.
Jesse Fallon's gang in 1866 rejoined with fellow rebel raiders, the younger boys, Arthur McCoy, all determined to be audacious outlaws.
Jimmy Cole, while you hold the town, Frank and I will hit the bank. We're going to attack the North where it hurts the most, in the purse. Boys, we're gonna do what's never been done before. We'll strike at noon, in broad daylight. Grab your pistols, boys, and let's raise hell. I don't have to say, bro, blow your brains out.
Gentlemen, thank you. Your confidence in me will prove correct. Unfortunately, as we speak, another robbery has just been committed. Had the Pinkertons been on the case, there would not have been another robbery. He's already hit 7 banks, 3 trains, and 2 express companies, taking anywhere from $2,000 to $15,000, not to mention the number of lives he's taken. It is unfortunate the number of hard-working individuals who have their life savings in these banks, trusting that it will be safe and secure, all to find out it's been stolen by a bunch of cowardly gunslinging thieves. Why, just last week he barraged the Rock Island lines, stealing $3,000 from passengers and even overturning an engine. His ruthless tactics have filled the front page of every newspaper across the country. But gentlemen, I assure you, whoever lives by the gun dies by the gun. The Pinkertons are determined. We never sleep.